Hello and welcome everyone. It is time for Jim Comics Top Picks for New Comic Book Day this upcoming Wednesday, July the 6th, 2022. It is Friday, July the 1st today. It is Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to all my fellow Canadians. Even though we have an ass clown for a prime minister, we still have a great country. Well, at least in theory we do. like the rest of the world, it seems like it's all fallen to shit in a hurry. Yeah, I've been away for a little while. I've just been busy with this whole moving thing, and my wife and I we've sold our house, and everything I own is going into storage very shortly here. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these videos in every week, but I will when I can. I'm going to try and take my camera with me to my rental place. You may see the same books in the background because I can't take my whole collection with me. That's got to go into storage for a while, so we'll see what I can do over the next little while. But if you don't see me for a few weeks, don't panic. It's just that everything I own is going into storage, so that's why. But I will try and put stuff out when I can. But anyway, just want to let you know about that. So this week we got some good books. The last couple of weeks have been pretty light. There wasn't a whole lot of great stuff out. I know there was a whole bunch of controversy with What If Miles number 4. A lot of people spoke about that one, but hey. We'll get into what I'm looking at this week. And as you can see in the background, I got all my Batman books. It's because they're relaunching Batman. Well, not relaunching Batman, but it's Chip Zdarsky's taking over Batman. So in a way, they're kind of relaunching. It's a new writer, and Jorge Jimenez is doing the artwork. He's really good, man. So I'm kind of hoping for some good things with that. So I'm going to start with DC, and oh yeah, I forgot to say you're all awesome. I usually say that in every video, I forgot. So yeah, you're all awesome. There you go. So I am going to start with DC and Batman. Batman 125 is out this week. Like I said, there's a ton of covers for this one. There's a boatload of covers as usual, because they're relaunching it. They just didn't number it at number 1, but kind of glad they didn't do that. But I don't know if we're getting a new character called Failsafe, or that's just the story arc is called Failsafe, or what it is, but definitely looking forward to it. Chip Zdarsky is a good writer, and a lot of times, as you all know, whenever you get a new writer taking over a series, you're going to get some new characters showing up. I really like, there's a Jock variant, it's a 1 for 50. That one looks really nice. You'll see that on the screen right now. I think it's a foil cover too, if I'm not mistaken. But that one looks good. And if you get a new character in there, that one will pay off. So, but anyways, that looks really good. And part of the reason I put this second print in here is pay it. It's funny how it says it. This was Batman 608. If you don't know, I'm sure you do. It's a pretty iconic cover. That's Jim Lee. It was a really low print low run second print cover. They're hard to come by, especially in high grade. I got a really nice copy, but it's funny how that's that whole Hush story arc, and it says it begins here, and it's very funny, not funny, but it's similar kind of how they're launching this new story arc. And I didn't write it down, but I think it says this new story starts here or something like that. You'll see it in the top right corner. But the whole point of this is, there's going to be a second print for this book, and it won't sneak up on people like Batman 608 second print, because back in the day, most people weren't paying any attention to second prints, but they are now. But what's likely going to happen is you're going to get a second print dropped with very little notice, and if by chance Jim Lee does a really nice cover again, and it's an iconic cover, what I would do is talk to your shop and just pre-order second print right off the bat, because you know it's coming. There's definitely going to be a second print. Just pre-order it, because the worst you're going to, if it doesn't pan out, the worst you do is spend $3.99 or $4.99, whatever the cover price is on a book. But if it does take off, holy crap. So anyways, that would be my recommendation. Try to get that second print pre-ordered as soon as you can. I just checked last night, and there's nothing up on Previews World for order yet, so see what happens, but just pay attention to it. Flashpoint Beyond number 3 is out this week as well. Still looking into that Clockwork Killer. We had Gilda Dent make an appearance in number 2. Just a cameo in there is the new Two-Face, and she is on the cover number 4, the variant for that. I showed that one before. But pay attention to this Flashpoint Beyond 3. It's pretty good so far. I like it. That's it from DC, just the 2 books, Batman and Flashpoint Beyond. From Marvel, got Avengers Forever number 7. There seems to be stuff dropping in all these books, and I'm not a huge Captain America fan, so I don't know. I may or may not get that one, but if you are a fan, you might want to pick that one up because there could be some stuff coming with that. Hulk number 7's got 2 second prints out this week. One is just your regular priced Cocolo cover, which is a nice cover. I'm going to probably get that one. There is also a 1 for 25 Gary Frank sketch one, but I don't, quite honestly, I don't like that one as much, and I'm not going to drop the money. People are going to be asking for that. Big one for me this week, or one of the big ones, is Strange Academy 18. Got the 2 covers for that. Cover A and then cover B is your Stegman character spotlight with Howie on the cover. Man, it feels like we've been waiting like 6 months for this book to come out. I know it hasn't been that long, but it sure feels like it. I'm really looking forward to see what happens in this, because this is the last book in this story arc, and then take a break for a while, and then a new creative team will be taking over, so we'll see where it goes. But this first 18-issue run has been really good. I like Scotty Young's stuff. I was talking to my comic shop owner the other day about that. I said, whenever he does something, it's really good. I really enjoy it. His Deadpool run was really good with Kill Puddle. Man, I'm still waiting for Kill Puddle to show up. I love that character. Yeah, whenever Scotty Young gets behind a series, it's pretty good. The art is usually good. The story, the writing is good. A lot of new characters, so it's anytime you see him getting behind something, especially in mainstream Marvel or Marvel stuff usually, but it's worth picking. I know he does a lot of indie stuff as well, but his Marvel stuff I really like. I know a lot of people are into Twig and everything too, but anyways, my whole point of all this is Strange Academy 18 is out, and definitely pick that one up. We'll see what happens in there. Thor number 25. You got a couple second prints, just like with Hulk. You've got a Cocolo regular priced cover, which if I'm going to get any, it'll be that one, and then another 1 for 25 Frank sketch cover. So again, I don't think I'll be getting that one, but if you're interested in that's out there. What If Miles number 5 is out this week. 2 covers for that one. Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes this week. see if this has anything like number 4, but I don't think it will. But that was interesting. But anyways, What If Miles number 5, I'm going to try and get that one, because it is, like, say, it looks like it's a whole mashup of a new Avengers team. So we'll see where that goes. Got a couple indies out this week that are really interesting. We got Absolution from AWA, who've put out some pretty good stuff, and I really like cover A because it's got a Blade Runner. It's kind of an homage to Blade Runner, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. And Peter Milligan's the writer, and Diodato's doing the artwork in this. So, I mean, he's a good artist. And then there's a cover B, and Cho did the cover for the artwork for cover B, which I'm not a huge fan of that one, but I like cover A. It's just an awesome cover. Like I say, I love Blade Runner, and that's a cool story. So it sounds like the main character's got all these bombs in her head, and if she doesn't kind of straighten her life out within a month, she's like a hitman killer kind of thing, that her head will blow up, and it's live on TV. And then I don't know if she does. She might just go around killing everybody and saying "F it." If I'm going down, I might as well go down in a blaze of glory. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it looks like a cool story. And then one from Black Caravan that's really piqued my interest is Behemoth number 1. Chris Kapiniak is the writer, and J.K. Woodward is the artist, and both these guys have done some really good stuff. If you look into their history, Kapiniak's done writing for Marvel and a bunch of other books, and Woodward's done a bunch of art for a bunch of books. So, and it looks really good. That's one I'm buying for sure. That Behemoth number 1. There's cover A, which is pretty nice. There's an incentive cover B, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I like cover A, and it looks like a good story. So I'm going to definitely pick that one up. So my picks this week, I got a few of them. I got Batman 125. Can't say enough. Anytime there's a new story arc from new writer, they want to launch with a bang, and likely you're going to get some new characters showing up at some point. May not be this issue, but somewhere in that first story arc. Stick with it for a bit, because that'll be a good one. Flashpoint Beyond, well, I really like that story arc. It's when Clockwork Killer shows up. That's the big thing. Whether it's going to be this issue or next issue, I don't know. But at some point, it's a 6-issue miniseries, and technically the first one was 0, so this is kind of the 4th issue in the technically is a 7-part miniseries, so at some point in these next few issues, the killer's got to show up. So pay attention to that. Strange Academy 18. I can't say enough to get this book this week. This one's going to be it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Howie and whether or not he's related to Werewolf by Night or got brothers or sisters or somebody else in the Academy turns out to also be a werewolf. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen with it? But it sounds like the Academy may get destroyed in this issue too. So we'll see where it goes. But man, really looking for that's one I really want to read as soon as it comes out. And the last one it's this kind of an honorable mention is that Behemoth #1 from Black Caravan. I'm really looking forward to that one. That one looks really good. So there you go. Those are my picks this week. Couple books I posted. I posted about this one the other day. Just I wasn't saying to go run out and buy it, but it was all man. The BS that is coming out of our I don't want to get off a political rant because I know that's not what this channel is about, but there's just so much BS these days on all fronts, and it was a whole it was just kind of paying a little tribute to the Matrix and how what you think is reality is not always reality. That's all I'm going to say. And the White Rabbit, anyways. And this book here, Blood. I know there was a character. Damn, I forgot to write her name down. She was hired or signed on to play in upcoming Marvel movie, and everybody's speculating she may be Bloodline, and I don't know that she is. But regardless, this is a book I really recommend. I did at the time that you get it, hang on to it. It was a free comic book, so you should have got it for free. And if you do have to pay for it, man, just try not to pay much. Trade a couple books for it or something. But don't be. Anyways, it was a free book. You should get it for free, is what I'm trying to say. But that is a good one to get. And there was a high print run on that one. But hey, whatever. Who cares? All these books are high print. Look at this Batman #1. That was a huge print run on that. I think it went to 5 printings too. So anyways, that's all I got for you, folks. Some good books out this week. Like I say, Batman 125, Strange Academy. Those ones are 2 books you got to get those for sure. And try to get that Behemoth #1. That looks really good. I'm really interested in that one. And like I say, I will try and get videos out regularly. Well, not regularly, but as often as I can. But if you don't see me for a little while, everything's okay. Just haven't had the chance to get a video, but I will try to stay in touch and put stuff out when I can. So there you go, folks. Happy hunting. Talk to you later in the week. Bye for now.